Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Please excuse my voice. I'm sick right now, but I wanted to make sure to get this video up. Today's video is a quick tutorial on how I do my brows. How sad. I'm running out of product. I need to go pick another one up. To do my brows, I like to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the shade Ebony. I brush the hairs up and start at the front of the brow with light feathery motions, just outlining the bottom of the brow. Once you're happy with the bottom outline that you have, you're going to flip the brow wiz over and use the spoolie to comb your hairs facing down. I start back at the front again with those light feathery motions, and now I'm just going to outline the top of my brows. And when I make the arch, I like to tilt my head a little bit to the side just so I can make sure that I have a nice arch from all angles. And then I just use the brow wiz to just thicken up my brows a bit. Once I'm happy with the shape of the arch, then I'll start to apply more pressure. I want the tail and the arch of my brow to be the most defined part of the brow, and I want to keep the front a little bit softer. My preference though is the bold brow, so pretty much my brow is bold from beginning to end, but I still like to make sure the front is very well blended and that the arch and the tail of the brow are the most defined parts. So I'm just going to keep doing this until I'm happy with the results. Color some in, flip it around, use the spoolie to comb it out, and continue that, like I said, until I'm happy with the results. One thing that you'll notice as I do my brows is that I really manipulate the brow hairs. I'll brush them up when I'm, going back to touch up the bottom. I'll brush them to the side, like lay them flat like they would normally lay throughout the day just to see overall if I like the shape of the look. When I have to fill in some more on the top, I brush the hairs down a bit. I'm always manipulating the hair because that is the best way to get the most natural looking brow. It helps steer clear of that Sharpie brow that everyone knows about. No one wants to look like they just took a Sharpie and just, drew a line on. So I really take my time when it comes to brows. In my opinion, the brows are one of the most important parts of any makeup look. Brows can make or break your face regardless of whether you're wearing any other makeup or not. So take your time, ladies, with the brows. It might take a little bit of practice, but trust me, it'll be worth it in the end. This next step will help to correct any mistakes or just clean up the brows. You're going to use a concealer. I use Erase Paste by Benefit. I'm in the shade number 2 medium, and I'm going to use a small Sonia Kashuk 105 brush. So you're just going to take a small amount of that and start at the middle bottom of the brow and work your way back to the tail. Just a small amount of product, and that's why I really like to use the Benefit concealer because it's so creamy. It just takes such a small amount and it blends out perfectly. Then I'm going to go ahead and line the top of the brow with that product. Once I have minimal product on my brush, I'm going to go back to the bottom of the brow and just drag it more towards the front. But I just want the teeny tiniest amount of product because I don't want it to be completely highlighted all the way from beginning to end of the brow. Now to blend out the concealer, I'm going to use a dense crease blending brush. Mine is from CVS. I think their brand is called 360 Beauty or Beauty 360, something like that. But basically, we're just going to blend this out as much as possible so that it looks natural. I don't want it to look like I have any concealer on. And I'm just going to use this brush with absolutely no product on it to do so. Please tell me I'm not the only one that looks like I have a major attitude problem when I'm blending out my concealer around my brows. I don't know why I always like scrunch my face up. I look so mean. So now I'm just going to go back in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz and just reshape my arch a little bit. Sometimes I get a little bit carried away when I'm blending out the concealer and I end up blending out some of the product. So I just like to go back in and just redefine everything. And don't forget to use the spoolie. I'm going to use my brow sculpting gel from Ardell to set my brows. I like to do this just to make sure that the product stays in place and that the hair stay in place throughout the day. The final step would be to set the concealer around your brows. So I'm going to use a fluffier blending brush. Mine was from e.l.f., just $1, and you can use any white, nude, soft tan, bone, or pale pink shade eyeshadow to set that concealer so that it doesn't move throughout the day. So there you have it. That wasn't so bad, right? Thank you so much for watching this video. Please feel free to give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe to see more makeup looks coming soon. Bye-bye.